Good evening. I would like to welcome you, like every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Spanish time, to our success call of Arbistar 2.0. My name is Ivan Grima. I'm a master distributor of the company Arbistar 2.0. I not belong to the corporate team. I'm not the company, but I am blessed with the trust of the company to be working with them and cooperate in some department with them. I'm also blessed to work with a lot of the clients. We could say that Alex, my associate, and me are here like the link between the teams, between the clients and the company. That said, as you all know, this success call is not here to explain who Arbistar 2.0 is, what the company is doing, and so on. It's not a call to present the company itself. All the presentation video and information can be found on our official YouTube channel. We will talk today a little bit about some of these points, as we are reaching nearly 20,000 users now, and we will just use this call also to refresh some details. That said, it's not a call where we will discuss about support cases. We are not able to handle support cases from where we are streaming the live calls. So it's not that we don't like to help the clients, it's just that we are not able to help from where we are streaming these calls. So please understand that. I also like to remind you that we are not allowing any links to be posted in the chat during this call, and ask all the people to be polite and respectful to each other.
Siempre que estas llamadas no son parte de soporte, es decir, que no podemos atender incidencias de soporte, no porque no queramos, sino porque no tenemos las herramientas aquí adecuadas y digamos, en pantalla para poder solucionar dichas incidencias. También es cierto que no se está permitido colgar links, comentarios obscenos o que no toquen. Y, por supuesto, lo que sí que pediría es un poquito de atención. Sé que no es la tónica, es decir, en general los clientes pues siempre están muy atentos, pero sí que es cierto que no es posible en cuánto tiempo responden un ticket. A eso me refiero. Vamos a escuchar toda la llamada de éxito y todas aquellas preguntas que se hagan y sea algo que se está contando o se ha contado, sinceramente no la voy a responder, lo siento, mi tiempo vale mucho dinero.
We will talk today about 20 or 25 minutes about Arbistar, who we are and what we do. With us today is Alexis from the compliance department. He will talk about some terms and conditions which all of the members should be aware of. Diego Felipe will be also joining us. He is in the meeting, but we hope that he will find the time to join us so that he can hopefully give us some updates on the personal bot. Also with us today is the CEO, Santi Fuentes. He will be also joining at this call. So like every week, the corporate is showing their face, and they are, like all of us, of course, working very hard to get this company growing. So let's start with Arbistar 2.0. What makes this company grow? What is arbitrage, and in which market is the company is involved? For this, I will share the homepage with you. Just hang on for a second, please. So it's very important that everyone has a look at the homepage, where everybody could find a lot of information. So let's open the homepage, as I said. So this is the homepage of Arbistar 2.0, and you can find here all kind of information like what is Arbistar, who is part of the corporate team, how the different products work, what kind of security is used, and so on. Very important is when Mr. Alexis Miranda is joining our call, where to find the privacy terms, the terms and conditions, and everything that is belonging to the compliance department. So I believe that is very interesting and important that any client of Arbistar 2.0 takes the time and goes through the homepage and also visit the official YouTube channel. That is really easy to find at www.arbistar.com/YouTube. There is where you will find all the videos, and they will be a good help to anyone. So it's very important that all the new user that is joining us are going carefully through the homepage so they get a lot of information. So we will also take a look inside the platform so that I can explain you a little bit about it. So as you know, Arbistar 2.0 is a company in the field of technology. It's a company that is working in the world of cryptocurrency. The Bitcoin world and the crypto world is not something new. It's existing for a little bit more than 10 years now. Bitcoin is known since 2008, but the blockchain itself is dated many years back and was used and is still used for data transfer, and which Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are using now as an ecosystem that helps them and many people such as investors, visionaries, inventors that are seeing the opportunities with the blockchain to create new projects. So again, it has created an ecosystem that many people are attracted to. That said, when a person likes to buy a crypto coin, then they need to set up a certain wallet. They need to register at a certain exchange where they can buy or sell the coin. That means that offer and demand is existing. The exchanges could be compared to the stock market, forex market, where buy and sell transactions and also speculations are generated. Therefore, all the exchanges are creating graphics and so on. There can be private purchases, private sales, and we can say that it has created a spectacular ecosystem. Bitcoin is coming back from a price correction at the moment, but we can say that in the last few weeks the market has hit it back, and it's very nice for all of us that is holding some Bitcoin, and it has generated a great happiness for all of us. That what is making Arbistar 2.0 so interesting is not the value of the coin itself, but the price differences that are existing in different exchanges. There are plenty of exchanges, but we could say that the most famous one, the top 20, is called the big exchanges. Due to the volume generated in that exchanges, the top 20 exchanges used by the investors and speculators that are buying and selling to create movements with their cryptocurrencies. What happened now is that there is some taxes and fees to be paid, of course, depending on the certain states and operatives. But as difference to someone that is investing in a traditional way, such as gold or trading at the market or at the forex, that we could say is a little bit more speculative. So let's say you are using Binance as an exchange and you buy there a cryptocurrency. That could be Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, whatever you like to buy. Then in reality you are buying that active cryptocurrency. You could transfer that cryptocurrency to your private wallet and then you would own that active asset. What has to be said that every exchange has its own wallet with different active cryptocurrencies, and therefore it would be very complex that the price of a cryptocurrency would be the same on different exchanges. So this is that what we call arbitrage. We can say that the arbitrage is the price difference for the same amount of a certain cryptocurrency between different exchanges. If I open the price comparison page, then I can see that the Bitcoin at the Kraken exchange has a value of 11,748 euro per coin. Compared to Bitfinex, the same coin is at 11,719 euro. It's a small difference of 29 euro. It is for sure that if we would look at other different exchanges for other pairings such as Bitcoin and US dollar, for example Bittrex, the price is 13,480 US dollar, while at Bitfinex the price is 13,390 US dollar. So a difference of 90 US dollar for the same coin. This says that it exists different investors, different speculators, different opportunities on purchase and sales, and this generates a price difference. If we could now buy this active coin in an exchange that has a lower price and then sell it on another exchange that has a higher price, then we could generate a profit thanks to the buy and sell transaction. We are not speculating, we are not using any charts, we are not trading, we are not waiting that the price increases. We simply just see that in this very moment a price difference exists in two different exchanges. And if we would be fast enough to take advantage of it, then we would make the profit. And this is called arbitrage. But what if instead of us, what if it would be a computer or a software that is doing these arbitrage trades for us? This is Arbistar 2.0. Arbistar 2.0 is coming from a previous software, let's call it Arbistar 1.0, a software license that I myself have started with as a client, and we had to install our software on VPS servers. We then had to set up the API keys on the exchanges. And for those of you who don't know what the API key is the permission code that is used between the exchange and the software, so that the software could trigger transactions without that we would have to be sitting on our computer accessing the exchange. So again, we bought our license from Arbistar, we installed the software, we then had to set up the API keys, and it was brilliant, it was spectacular how that software was able to read the market signs in real time, then found the opportunities and then executed the buy and sell strategies, which generated us some daily profit.
Esa llave, ese permiso, a través de otra plataforma, o en este caso un software, como era el software de Arbistar, pudiera generar operaciones sin que nosotros tuviéramos que utilizar el exchange en sí, sin tener que entrar, etc. Es decir, nosotros comprábamos nuestra licencia de Arbistar, instalábamos nuestro software, aplicábamos nuestras APIs de los diferentes exchanges y era espectacular, era brillante cómo ese software leía el mercado, los diferentes valores de diferentes exchanges al tiempo real, encontraba.
That algorithm 1.0 was then part of some company changes, with Santifuentes joining the corporate team as the new CEO, who has implemented a lot of new ideas, and this was then part of the reason for the success of Arbistar 2.0. This success was also thanks to the hard work of Diego Felipe and Victor Fran. Both of them helped together with Santifuentes to bring the company from 700 members to a company with now nearly 20,000 members and growing. But not only that, they also introduced a new product, the so-called community bot. As for now, Arbistar 2.0 will be a company that has two products. One is the so-called personal bot, that even if it's not yet officially on the market, it is under development. And on the other side is the community bot. And we could say that the community bot is similar to the algorithm 1.0. Any member can make an investment at the community bot. The minimal investment is 100 euro worth of Bitcoin, and the maximum is 50,000 euro worth in Bitcoin. We use as reference euro, but the company is working in the field of cryptocurrency, and that means that the payment is therefore in Bitcoin.
Primera versión, como tenía Arbistar 1.0, por así decirlo, en la cual tenía, como digo, ese algoritmo. Por lo tanto, lo que consigue ese community bot es... No, aquí no quiero ir. Aquí tampoco. Aquí. Lo que consigue ese community bot es poder albergar diferentes operaciones de diferentes aportaciones de diferentes clientes, de tal manera, porque me está dando hoy tener varias páginas, ¿será? Sí, me dice Alex que sí. Es decir, que por otro lado tenemos el community bot, como digo, en el cual cualquier persona puede hacer una aportación. Recuerdo que la aportación mínima es de 100 euros en Bitcoin, hasta un máximo de, como digo,
we will have a look today at the bot. This here is the dashboard, where we can see all kind of information and folders.
Poder albergar diferentes operaciones de diferentes...
On the top we can see if we have any team members. For those of you who are building the team with the Amigo plan, this means that the user can refer this product to other people, and Arbistar 2.0 is paying commissions to those people. I will come back later to the commissions, but you could see here the team if you are participating on the building of the team. We have here the accumulated profit. This is the profit that are generated this week. This week's trading cycle. The trading cycle starts on Saturday, that's the first day, until Friday, that's the last day. We have here the active contribution. These are all investments that we have done, plus any income such as profit or commissions if we choose to compound. We have the direct sales. In this case, the user is building a team. The Amigo plan is going up until 10 levels. Then we have the daily ROI. That means that the user can make an investment on Saturday being the first day until Friday being the last day. And then on Saturday, the company would send these investments to different exchanges and pays out the weekly profits and commission if compounding is not selected at the profile section. What that means is that if you make an investment today on Wednesday, this investment will not be added to the trading cycle until Saturday. And then on Sunday, you can see here the daily ROI from the day before. And the profits are only calculated on active contributions. So this is the ROI that was generated on Tuesday. You can see here the weekly ROI. You can see here the monthly ROI. As well, you can see here also the total generated profit.
Este es el ROI que ha generado el día de ayer, ¿de acuerdo? El día martes, siempre se pone un día más tarde, una vez se han hecho los recálculos. Y este sería el ROI semanal, el ROI mensual y el beneficio total de tu propia aportación.
On one side we have the active contribution, which is our own investment. The accumulated profit is what we have generated during the weekly trading cycle. On Saturday, this accumulated profit will be reset to zero. You will get it paid out to your private wallet if it's more than 10 euro worth of Bitcoin, or it will be added to your active contribution if you select compounding at your profile. If you like to change that option, then please go to profile. You will find here the different details such as name, wallet, and so on. And we can here choose if we like to compound or if we like to get paid weekly. Green means compound, red means get paid. It's very important to understand the 2FA verification. Every user should have it activated. There are different apps that can be used for that. One is called OT, the other is Google Authenticator. Some users are saying that it doesn't work and they have problems to verify. There are two reasons mostly for that. First of all, you need to add a private wallet that is not used in another account. If you have any family member, like wife, husband, brother, and so on, that has also an account with Arbistar 2.0, then they cannot use the same private wallet for their account. That means one wallet for one account. Second, make sure that your smartphone is correctly set up, the right time zone, and that the app is correctly synchronized. If all this done is correctly, then this user can select if they like to get paid weekly, red, or if they like to compound weekly, green. If a user like to make an investment, then they need to go to products. There you can see the two different products that we have. You choose the product, choose to pay by Arbistar Pay. Let's say we like to invest 500 euro. Please be aware that even if the investment amount is mentioned here in euro, the investment that has to be sent will be in Bitcoins. After agreeing, you get then the next window, and it is very important now, as many users don't pay enough attention here. It's very important that when you send the investment, that the picture that you get looks like that. So once we click on the link to make the payment, a new window opens. In this window, you can see the QR code, the total amount that has to be sent to Arbistar Pay. And this is again very important that you make sure that you send the exact amount to the platform. Remember, some wallets deduct the fees from the sending amount, while other wallets deduct it from the wallet directly. Again, make sure that you have sent the correct amount of Bitcoin to the platform. If you send more or not enough, the platform will not accept it, and your investment will therefore not show up at the platform.
Nuestra aportación. Así que es súper importante que mandemos la cantidad que nos dice el sistema, ¿de acuerdo? Hay 2 horas, 120 minutos para generar esta aportación de manera correcta. A algunos clientes incluso se les pasa esta ventana de tiempo. Así
the investment will then show, if done correctly, at the finance section. You can see here all the investments and the compounding that we have done. Compounding is done every Saturday. If you have clicked on the compounding button at profile section, as I have showed you just a few minutes ago. And this will grow, of course, your active contribution, which then again pays you more profit on a daily basis. If you decide not to compound, then you can ask the system to pay out the 0.7 or 0.9% that the software is generating on a daily basis to be paid out on the end of the weekly cycle. That means the payout will be sent each Saturday directly to your private wallet. Again, you need to set up these payouts at your profile section. At finance section, you can see the weekly compounding, the investments, and also if we have both the personal bot license and when we did that. If we scroll down, we can see the daily profit in percentage as well the amount in Bitcoin that was generated by the software in our community bot. In this example, the user has no team and has therefore not generated any commission with the Amigo plan. But you can see here there is the possibility to search all kinds of commissions. Let's say if you build up a team and some of your members have a personal bot license, then you would see it here at the commissions, what you earn thanks to the Amigo plan. Don't forget that it will be 6% for the personal bot, and you can generate this commission down 10 level deep. If you have members that have invested into the community bot, then you would see here the username, the date, and how much commission you would have generated from this user. There is no packages that the user can buy with expiring dates or a minimum of return. It's real investment which the company will send on Saturday to the market so that you can start generating profit starting from Saturday to Friday, pay out the weekly profits always as said on Saturday. For all the profit that the software is generating for you on a daily basis, 70% is going to the user and 30% is going to the company, which 20% of it is used to pay for the Amigo plan and 10% will be used to pay staff, equipment, rent, electric, and so on. The next section I like to show you is the withdraw section. What can the user do here? Every user is able to withdraw their investment after waiting period of 60 days. This has been created to ensure the stability of the company, taking account the different aspects of the market, strategies, and so on. What does that mean for the user? The user is making an investment which will be used to generate profit on a daily basis. You can see here that some of the investments are already available and some not. There is a counter behind each investment and compounding that has been done, and each user can see here clearly how much days are needed to unlock each investment or compound. As soon as that investments have reached their 60 days of waiting period, a remark will show up, mention that the investment is available. On the bottom of the list, you could then see the total amount in Bitcoin that would be available from the investments, which the user then can request to be paid out to their private wallet. The user has the possibility to request a withdrawal of 25, 50, 75 or 100% of the available amount, not from the active contribution, not from the total investment that they have done, but from the amount that is showing here as available. All this information is also shown before the user is placing an investment. It also shows when we enter the withdraw section. So please read all the messages and take time to understand it correctly. It does also clearly say that withdrawals are paid out on the first Saturday of the following month after the request has been done. What does that mean? Very simple. The user can request the withdrawal from the first day of the month to the last day of the month. The withdrawal will then be paid out on the following month, on the first Saturday. For example, this month, June 2019, if the user is requesting today on Wednesday the 26th of June the withdrawal, then this payout will be paid out on Saturday the 6th of July 2019. So it's always the first Saturday of the following month. To repeat again, we have the weekly payouts that are the profits and commission generated from the software on a daily basis, and they are paid out on Saturday, each Saturday. And we have the withdrawal payouts, which are investments payout that are paid out on the first Saturday of the following month after the request has been done. We also have some bonus system. We have different bonuses which some of the users have already reached. The first bonus is the unlocking of the 10 level. Every user starts with 5 levels of commission open, and as soon as their team in the first level, meaning the direct referrals, generate a volume of 30,000 euro in Bitcoin by investing, compounding or buying the personal bot license, then the other 5 levels of commission will be open to this user. That gives them the possibility to earn from up to 10 level. We have then the second bonus that is also calculated on the generated volume of the direct referrals. As soon as the user has achieved 100,000 euro worth of Bitcoin in revenue in their first level, then the company is paying them a commission of 10%, meaning a bonus of 10,000 euro worth of Bitcoin. And the third bonus is calculated on the revenue of the whole team, up to 10 level deep. Any user who reaches this gets 5% commission, and the goal that the user has to reach to be entitled to this bonus is 1 million euro worth of Bitcoin in revenue in the whole team. 10 level deep. We have the pleasure to meet some of the members that have reached this bonus already in about 2 days time from today in the opening ceremony of the office here in Tenerife. These are the 3 bonuses that Arbistar 2.0 has. And next we can see here the team at my network section. In this case, this user has no team built up yet, so we have no details to show you. It's very easy. You can see here the different levels. If you start, it will be 5 level deep, of course, then 10 level deep if you reach the first bonus. We could see then here the username, what kind of bot they are using. For deeper level, we could also see who the sponsor is, how much the investment is, and so on. Some of the data will be protected as they are not our direct referrals, and we know our clients, but the data of the clients from our clients and their clients should be protected and is protected. Tutorial video is next, that can be also found here, and as well the access to the personal bot, which is at the moment under construction. So that was a short overview of the platform.
En explicar más detalles sobre la plataforma o diferentes preguntas que se puedan haber ido teniendo durante mi exposición, ¿de acuerdo? Así que es un poco lo que quería explicar el día de hoy. Veo mucho chat, no lo voy a leer, así que, como sabéis, al final las preguntas. Y me gustaría dar paso al señor Alexis Miranda. Él es el encargado y director del departamento de compliance. Una persona que, sin lugar a dudas, pues se integró muy bien en el equipo. Él mismo marcó muchas de las pautas porque ya venía con muchos conocimientos.
You to Alexis Miranda, that is in charge of the compliance office.
Para poder desarrollar el trabajo que desarrolla, ¿no? Muy buenas tardes, Alexis. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Good afternoon, Alexis. How are you today?
Los saludos, pero
let's see if I can find you. Alexis. Let me check if I can find your name.
No te veo. A ver, ¿cómo te has registrado? No te encuentro. Alexis, ¿me escuchas? Si me puedes comunicarte conmigo.
Igual está como Alex M.
Alex M, vale, de acuerdo. Pues háblame, Alexis, por WhatsApp, si no. La tecnología es muy
So let's see if I got you right this time. Hello, Alexis. Vale. How are you today?
Vamos a dar... Ahora sí.
Ahora.
Good afternoon, Ivan.
Ahora, perfecto.
Thanks, I'm fine. I just like to talk a little bit about the compliance department. The compliance department is the part of the company that is controlling the use of the brand and the name on the internet. This is very important as there are many businesses out on the internet and everyone would have the possibility to misuse or misrepresent the brand. That's something we have to avoid and control, so that we can build a strong, transparent and honest image of our company on the internet. The important thing is that our brand has a guideline that is easy to find under terms and conditions, which clearly states how and where the brand can be used, what is allowed and what is not allowed to do with it. If you can help me and if you can share the screen, please, so I can explain where to find the terms and the conditions, please.
Una normativa general para utilizar lo que es la marca y el nombre de Arbistar, en caso de que se vaya a hacer, qué se puede hacer y qué no se puede hacer con la marca. Y esto está dentro del anexo 1. Si Iván me comparte la pantalla, por favor.
Te lo pongo, anexo 1, lo tenemos.
Okay, let me just look if I can find it.
Es lo que estábamos mencionando antes.
Give me a minute, please.
¿Se está viendo la pantalla?
Sí. Bien. El anexo 1 que está dentro de términos y
condiciones. This is again the homepage, as you can see, and if you scroll all the way down on the bottom, you can see terms and conditions.
La única parte de esta página
and
web,
you can see here, on the bottom of the homepage, all the terms and conditions, that this is in Spanish as well in English. Here
y aquí está en español.
can everyone
Y en
read
el anexo 1
and inform themselves
contempla
about
eso.
the
No
usage
quiero
of the
repetirme
brand
mucho,
name,
o sea,
pictures,
es
the name
simplemente
of
el uso
the
de la
company,
marca, de
what
las
is allowed
imágenes,
and what is not
qué se
allowed.
puede usar y qué no
And
se
if
puede
there
usar y
is
cómo se
some
puede usar y cómo no
doubt
se puede
about
usar.
anything,
Y en el caso de que haya algún tipo de
if
duda,
a user
eso
likes to
simplemente
start a
antes de
campaign,
hacer nada,
like
algún
on
tipo de
YouTube or
campaña, porque si
Facebook or
realmente
open a
leemos
blog,
todo lo que es
and if
anexo,
they
incluso el
cannot
anexo,
find any
hablan
information
de hacer campañas en internet,
regarding what they are
tanto de marketing, de
planning
video
to
marketing,
open,
lo que sea, a la hora de
in
utilizar
such
la marca,
case,
pues hay que
they would
pedir
need to
permiso
ask
o
the
una
permission
verificación
before
antes de
launching
ponerlos
any
online, tanto las
campaign
páginas web como los
by
blogs.
writing an
Se puede utilizar
email
lo
and
que es la
explaining what they
marca
are
Arbistar
planning to do,
2.0, que es una marca
and
registrada,
they can write this
de
email
una manera
directly to the
arbitraria. Hay que
compliance
hacerlo dentro de
department.
un orden, dentro
We
de
are
una
not
forma.
saying that
No
it
se dice que
is
esté
not
prohibido
allowed to use
utilizarla,
the
pero
brand,
tampoco se
but
puede
it has to be in
utilizar
a
de cualquier
transparent
forma.
and
Porque,
professional
lo
way
que
to
comentaba
protect
antes,
our image and
que
the
hay que
brand
hacerlo de una
on,
forma transparente
at
y
the internet.
profesional para que se guarde
That
esa
is not
imagen
only
en la
very
red, que es muy
important to
importante
us, but also
nosotros y
very
para ustedes como
important to
clientes,
you as the client,
para que esto sea
so
un
that
negocio
this stays
serio.
a serious business.
Entonces, esto sería el anexo 1. El
We will
anexo
also
2,
update
que ahora
the
mismo
terms
no
and
está
conditions soon
dentro de
with
lo que
some
es la
certain
página,
details
pero
for
sí que va a
pages
estar
like
próximamente
Instagram,
en la nueva
Facebook,
página,
Telegram, and
habla
so on,
específicamente
as
porque
there were
había
some
muchas
questions
dudas de
from
muchos
users,
clientes
and some of the
que
users even
leían el
said that
anexo 1
the
y lo veían todo
details
como
that are
muy general.
mentioned here on the
No se
terms and
explicaban
conditions are
ciertas
too
cosas
general, not
específicas
specific enough.
de lo que son las
These
redes
specific
más
details
útiles,
will
como
be
puede
added
ser
soon
la
to the
fanpage, como puede
homepage.
ser
It is ready,
Instagram
and this will
y los
explain
canales de
clearly
YouTube.
how to set up any
Entonces
campaign that user like to start
implementado
at
un anexo
YouTube.
2, que si Juan, por favor, me lo...
Sí, te lo estoy poniendo.
Un
What
anexo
every
2 que ahora
user
mismo
should
está
do
redactado
is,
y
if
está
they
listo
add
y
new user to
que
this
está
program,
vigente, por
to
decirlo de
make
una
sure
manera,
that the new
porque
user
forma
is
parte de
reading
lo que
the terms
comentaba
and
antes, de la
conditions
gente,
first,
lo
so
que son
that
los
they
clientes
understand
que hay
and
que
learn about
preguntar antes de hacer
the
cualquier
terms and
tipo de
conditions.
actuación. Y este anexo 2 lo que hace es especificar exactamente en ciertos canales, tanto en YouTube como en Telegram, como en la fanpage, qué se tiene que hacer y cómo se tiene que hacer específicamente.
Vale, lo tengo, ¿eh?
Lo tienes.
Dame un segundito.
Este anexo 2 se subirá en la próxima página web, estará complementará el anexo 1 y estará junto al anexo 1 dentro de términos y condiciones. Lo importante es que es una cosa que deberíamos de duplicar todos, es que cuando entren personas nuevas a su negocio, se lean esos anexos, o que por lo menos se inculque la cultura de leer esos anexos 1 y 2 para coger y saber manejar lo
Just
que
give
es
me 1 second. I'm just
material de
going
la
now
empresa.
to
Vale, lo
put
tengo.
on the
Lo comparto.
updated terms and
Aquí.
conditions. I will share the screen with you in 1 second, please.
En el anexo 2 no, como decía,
So here
no
we
tiene
can
otra
see
cosa,
the updates that we are talking about. This is just to specially make sure, for example, how to use YouTube videos, as these are the most used video and many users are asking how and if they can use those videos. So the compliance department explain here on which channels can and cannot be shared, how and how it cannot be used. We cannot avoid that users are downloading the videos from the official YouTube channel. That's okay, but if those videos are used, then they have to be announced in a correct way, and it has to be also mentioned that they are from the official YouTube channel. Not allowed is to set up fan pages, home pages, Facebook pages, blog, YouTube channels, and so on that are using the name of the company Arbistar 2.0. That should be logic. This is what is written here, and this will be then added to the terms and conditions soon. It is easy to say that the terms and condition is now general, while this will be a little bit more details regarding the brand and the use of the name.
Pues un poquito más
It is also mentioned here on the end that in case that this section of terms and conditions does not give you a clear answer to the use of the brand or the name to any user, then they need to send an email to compliance department, that would be compliance@arbistar.com, to ask for permission before launching any campaign. Again, so if you are not sure if the campaign that you are launching is not mentioned, explained here in these terms and conditions, and you are not sure if you can do it or not, then ask for permission first by sending an email to compliance@arbistar.com.
por completo de la persona a la hora de utilizar el anexo 1, leerlo
This is all done to avoid that other people use the name and pretend to be the company. People using the name to misguide other people and to pretend to be us. On one side, this helps to protect the name and the brand, as well the clients, and on the other hand, to find wrong information on the internet and punish these people who is using our brand, our name, our company in the wrong way.
Para dar una mejor calidad, sino incluso también para aquellos que no la están usando bien o también es el caso y sucede personas que cogen material sin permiso, personas que hacen ver que son la compañía por triquiñuelas y eso es lo que está perseguido. Es decir, por un lado, el departamento de compliance que tú muy bien diriges, ayudas a proteger la marca, ayudas a dirigir al cliente de una manera con calidad y por otro lado, proteges también la marca y se protege también que no se digan y se hagan cosas que no están
We will punish users who are not following the terms and conditions as written here.
Para bloquear código o para dar un aviso, etc. Es decir, hay un protocolo.
This is correct. There are always users who are very honest, thanks to them, but there are also users who are not honest. Some of their actions are not acceptable and some of them even not legal. We cannot take the risk that our brand will be used for things that are not legal, and this is what we like to achieve, to be able to avoid this kind of use of the brand, and we will use these terms and conditions to set certain standard, define pages, blogs, videos from users that are not following the terms. Users who will not follow these terms and conditions risk to be banned and blocked from our company.
El producto de Arbistar para hacerse su propio negocio, por decirlo de alguna manera. Entonces, todo eso se persigue, se localiza a la persona y si es necesario, llegado el momento, incluso se podría coger y bloquear ese código porque no interesa que esa persona forme parte de nuestra empresa.
Thank you, Mr. Alexis Miranda, for all your hard work and for taking the time today to talk to us here on this call. We will see us soon on Friday already, getting ready for the opening ceremony here in Tenerife. Thanks again. Let's see if Diego Felipe is on this call. Yes, here he is. Hello everybody, how is everybody doing? From our side, we finally start to work in a more stress-free way. This is not meaning that we are not taking it serious or that we are taking it easy now, not at all. We have today achieved some solutions which I would like to share with you here, like the things that we are working on, the signals. There are signals that are not really showing at the application, signals that have no problem to transfer between the exchanges, and we are also advancing with the fully automated extensions. At the moment, I am working at the automated section, if you like to call it like that, as well at the intra-exchange model. We are also now looking on how to make it possible that when we launch the bot, that the user can use both extensions at the same time without having any interference in the balance that they have at the exchange. We are also advancing quite good with this matter. The last few days we have also increased the data so that the software knows already in which exchanges that some coins have different contracts than to others, because that would mean that they could not be transferred. And we are sorting this out at the moment so that there is no interruption as soon as that we launch the extension. At the same time, we are also thinking that when the extensions are launched, that when the signals will be sent, that there is a wallet in a certain exchange under maintenance or something similar, that the users could be able to click on a button on the back of the coin to advise the support, so that they could keep an eye on that exchange and at that coin, as this is something that the bot can't see. That would improve the signals so that there would be only usable signals sent to the user. This is of course regarding the parallel trading option. We are making good progress and we will soon have a product that has been tested and will be working well when we launch it. That's all I have to add today to this call.
que cuando salgan las señales, en un momento puede que, por ejemplo, un monedero en un exchange, un wallet, tenga el wallet en mantenimiento o algo del estilo. Entonces también hemos pensado poner dentro de las señales, si en el caso una persona vio, porque son cosas que nuestros IPs no pueden detectar, pero la comunidad podrá darle clic en una bandera para señalar, así uno del soporte va a ver si en ese momento ya acaban de deshabilitar de manera a filtrar las señales, así las personas tengan señales limpias para poder trabajar eso es hablando del arbitraje paralelo. Vale, entonces vamos avanzando muy bien y muy pronto. No puedo, ya sabes que ya no digo fecha, pero estamos haciendo de que tenemos un producto que va a estar una vez entregado en función directamente porque estará hecha y súper bien testeada por nosotros. Pues eso es lo que tengo que decir. No tengo más. Yo estoy...
Muchísimas gracias, Diego.
Thank you,
Escúchame,
Diego,
¿te estás
for
sintiendo
this
que
update.
Arbistar 2.0 te sienta bien? Estás haciendo deporte, estás trabajando y estás más guapo, estás la piel y todo.
Okay, let me now invite Mr. Santi Fuentes, the CEO of Arbistar 2.0, to this call. Good afternoon, Santi. Are you on? How are you today? Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you are all doing fine. Let me first say thanks for the great explanation of the back office, Ivan. You had it spot on. It was very good how you explained it today. I just saw in the chat that there was some people asking how it worked. This is just incredible. As you was explaining it at the same time very clearly. But what can we do? That said, I like to mention it again. You have explained it very well. I also like to say job well done to Alexis. He has, as always, introduced us to his duty and part in the company with the best possible way someone could do that. It's good to know that we have him on our side and that it is him who will find the people who are not following the rules. Diego, as you all know, I always talk good about Diego and also about Victor, my associates. Diego is doing some great things with the personal bot. As we was already saying before, the personal bot is not failing because of an error in the software itself, but because of the exchanges and their setup. And I can say that we are solving this issue that we had, we will solve it, and I am sure that we will soon be able to launch our software 2.0. As all of you know, the user who have a personal bot license got 5,000 euro worth of Bitcoin in their community bot from our side. It was 0.52 Bitcoin, so that this can generate some profit while waiting for the launch of the personal bot. This coming Saturday you will be able to receive your first profit, weekly profit, from this payment that we made into your community bot. But as soon as that personal bot has been launched or is ready to be launched, we will take the 0.52 Bitcoin back and then open the door to the personal bot, which, as you know, is our top product and the thing that will storm the market. We will not take more, we will not take less. The amount was 0.52 Bitcoin in each community bot, and this is exactly the amount that we will also withdraw again. The community bot is working well. We have nearly 20,000 users already, and that without even doing a lot of marketing or pushing it too much. We have some great leaders with us. These leaders are not asking for special treatment. They work hard, they support us, they're helping people, and they have the right attitude to be together with us in this company. As we have mentioned already, we are not a multi-level marketing company. We are a company in the field of technology that has a referral plan, the so-called Amigo plan. And we are not selling dreams. We are selling applications in the field of technology. We have a product that is semi-automated and fully automated, and this will give the members a special possibility to improve their way of life. The company growth is there. We expect to have about 100,000 members until the end of the year. But don't forget that we are a real company with real products. We are doing everything correctly. We are putting all the effort into the marketing and helping people. There are more than 35, about 40 users who have already generated enough to earn the second bonus That means that each of them is getting a commission of 10,000 euro worth of Bitcoin. There's even someone that will earn it for the second time soon. Means that this user has made 20,000 euro worth in Bitcoin as commission. There are 8 users who have already reached the world bonus. We will never tell their identity. That's very important to know. There are members asking me who these users are, and I, as a CEO of the company, will not share these details with anybody. Never. No one of the corporate team will ever tell anyone about them. It's different if they like to say it, if they like to go public, if they like to share it with their team and other people. This is up to them. It's their success, they can do that, but it's not us doing that. The company is not doing that. We don't like to put people in front to show others what they earn. Even if it's a lot what they are earning, this is not our thing to do. They can do it if they want, up to them. We are very happy. The offices are getting ready. They are looking gorgeous. So we are ready to welcome the whole corporate team and the leaders from the World Bonus at the opening ceremony of the office. They should be arriving here on Thursday or Friday. We will make a small, no, I think it will be a big and great official video about the opening. I am sure that on Tuesday or Wednesday it will be ready to be launched in English and in Spanish. It will be a video talking about the office here in Tenerife. It will be about the corporate, the leaders, the progress and development that we are going through this year. We have some nice surprises for you ready, for all of you. They will be very significant. They will be changing the lives of our members to the better way. I believe that everyone has the right for a better life, and I believe that you should share this opportunity that is real and authentic with everybody that you know. Somebody has introduced you to the world of Bitcoin, and you can introduce others to the world of Bitcoin. Anyone that is involved in the cryptocurrency will generate a lot of money, income during the next 2 years, not depending if they are with us, but because of the increase of the price of Bitcoin. Never forget that. So what I like to say with this, open the door to the people. We are a company that is listening to the people, helping our people, and open for everyone. The offices of Arbistar 2.0 here in Tenerife will be the main office of Arbistar. The office in Bulgaria have been closed. We will keep the company there, but without operational departments. Everything is now in Tenerife. We have an amazing support team. Most of the support team members are speaking 3 to 4 languages and are all amazing people. The office is open for anyone who likes to come to visit us. Anyone. Doesn't matter how much that person has invested in the community bot, or if they have a personal bot, if they have a team or not. Anyone from any part of the world is welcome here in Tenerife to visit us. But please let us know in advance. We can't allow groups bigger than 10 people. This has to do with our logistic space and so on. Please inform us in advance. Make an appointment with us, as we don't like to have 8 or 10 groups storming into the office at the same time. We like to treat you and welcome as you deserve, with respect, and for that you have to let us know your dates and when you are coming. We will have at the office a schedule showing on which days the groups will visit us. I will be there with you, together with Mattis and the whole support team, and also Ivan and Alec, traveling between here and Barcelona to spend time with the members that are coming to visit us. So Arbistar 2.0 is transparent. We listen to our people. We follow the advice that we get from people, especially from leaders who have reached the world bonus, as they deserve to be here, as they are the heart and soul of Arbistar 2.0, all of you. Besides that, we will launch the RB Pay card next week. The next week will be a week of good news for sure, for office, legal things, RB Pay card, and other things that I don't like to mention yet. I am sure all of you will love it. I also hope that the personal bot will be ready, Diego, so that users that have paid for it can start using it and generate a profit with full control of their asset. That's it. Thanks again to everybody. We will make the video and talk to you again. Thanks. Thank you a lot, Santi Fuentes. That was a lot of good information we got today from all the people here on this call.
Y por último, vamos a dar
This is
5 o
the
10
success
minutitos
call
para
from
preparar
today.
respuestas.
This is all we like to talk about today. We will be back
Y no mucho
next
más
week
porque
on
no nos
Wednesday,
gusta
same
alargarnos
time,
más de una hora.
Spanish
¿De
time,
acuerdo? Voy a
8 o'clock
contestar para
p.m.
empezar una de las
So thanks
preguntas que he
again for
leído
being
y
here with us and see you all next week.
Santi Fuentes, muchas gracias por compartir cada miércoles con nosotros. Gracias a todos los clientes, nos vemos en Tenerife, nos vemos con todos los clientes, os deseo muy buena semana y nada, éxito y saludos.